Looking forward to a bit of rest.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Start walking right now.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been seeing that for days.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Watching God. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe. Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Haha! A kind way of saying, ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow. Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up.
You'll be in a big, cozy base.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking.
No passage this way, I'm afraid.
Keep your distance, darling.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop
No time to
sulking
rest.
and start walking right now.
What in the hells was that?
It felt like a bloody earthquake.
Something over there. Dogs again.
What's that?
Always nice to be wanted.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. That's up to you. Good little hero. Though, perhaps your better nature would extend a little further for little old me. I need to get into the city, but it's hard to shuffle your way to the front of the queue when you're, well, big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Tactical. Survival is all that matters.
Dance macabre. Time to move.
No better moment. Oak Father, ease my way.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Me again. I don't really need to be saved right now.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trap chest.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I've got a long road ahead.
If you want to chat, talk to...
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Nothing to donate? Then again, do kindly leave. You, turn around. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now are you going to clear off or not? Not unless you want to make a donation. And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Be on your way, citizen.
Now, mind your tongues. Be pristine.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Circus's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Grunge isn't looking so good, Neil. I know, but we need to get into the city. Just a little singing. Can't leave Grunge behind, though. Just can't.
Christine is pretty full. She held out a bit more. Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear?
Now, mind your tongues.
Leave us away with what we have on. We've got Grunge into the city with us.
That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's healed. Then I guess he better get well. And soon.
Christine didn't clean the cookware.
Farmers, Chris.
Again.
What are we going to do in the city?
Make sure that any neighbors to shore up walls for you.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
We owe Grunge a lot, Neil. I guess we could call our lives a lot. We're not leaving him here. Not for any reason. Here we are, Griselda.
I got you.
All in one piece.
I wish the cook had burned my farm then.
Somebody drunk as well.
At Burning Barn.
Don't know how we're going to get Grunge into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to. We've got to get Grunge into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah. Grunge isn't looking so good, Neil.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobos. And it's taken his time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Whatever it takes.
And soon.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
These things have stayed interesting.
We need to get into the city. We can't leave
Look at that! Finest pie that fruit could have made. Now it's mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, big one.
Oh, you're no sauce. I took my money on Christine.
Oh, I think you would help.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
Christine is pretty fortunate. She helped out a bit more. My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
Again. Garen, you know the rule. We cook, your wife cleans.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. I'm really worried.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Your face. Your face is familiar. But it isn't Danis's face. His is the only face I want to see. And I'll never see it again.
Me too. She's all right.
Hey, forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? Is that so? Enigmatic soul, aren't you? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. The Flaming Fist isn't what it used to be. It's grown weak, corruptible, soft. It's down to honest citizens like me to stand up for what's right, uniform or no. That lot round the front, they've got it coming to them. Ha! What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Have you lost your nerve, my blood-starved sibling? Oh, did I mangle your skull too terribly? I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
I think of it every day. Me too.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Christine is pretty full.
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear. I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
We're farmers, Chris. What are we going to do in the city? You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees.
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
Oh.
Aldarians!
Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. You and I have nothing more.
Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these Debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases. Many one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back again, Odd. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Let's see what you've got. Thank you. I'm sure you...
Come on, let's go.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
file a report.
Still in
And I'm sure the
control.
Manic will deal with it.
Just.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens. Stay back.
You're in my house?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I got nothing to say to them. Old family motto. Never trust anyone who works for free. What's in it for you? I never said anyone needed to get hurt, as long as they get out as soon as possible. But other than that, I don't care what methods you use, as long as you get rid of them.
I see you're a charitable sort. Perhaps you have some benevolence to spare for us poor souls. We just lost a load of gold thanks to somebody interfering in our business, you see. And now we're a little out of pocket.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words? You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next? Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? Off with you then. We don't need an audience. What's the word? Can we stay? I don't want to take charity from some stranger. But I will. For the sake of my daughter, thank you. We'll get going as soon as we've got our things together.
All's well that that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. At long last! I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it. Excuse me, would you?
I go away for a few days.
Under the windows next time. Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find some. Thank you so much for your interest, but it's really none of your concern, is it? Hmm? Excuse me. Where is my candelabra? Did they take my grandmother's candelabra?
Sorry, you have red caps working in your circus?
Oh, yes. Paramigius and Fred
Now come on patrol with us later.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus...
Why were these particular...
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
How many red caps are missing?
More than a handful, less than a bushel.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone. I'm not asking for much, just a teensy investment to get me
You
started.
can see the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
I've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking
Cleaning,
right
cooking,
now.
construction, the possibilities are endless.
Dad, what's that monster?
That's just a man in a costume. He's not
And
real.
don't take
Why
kindly
would
to
these
parrots.
particular red caps-
Stay strong.
This is great. Think of all the work we can get here.
Hold on. There will be plenty of work in Devonton.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? Come, we're all friends here. No need to pretend you don't like to twist the knife. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? You deny yourself the sweetest pleasures. But that can change, given the right circumstances. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You can't stop yourself any more than stop your blood pumping. You delay the inevitable.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Weak and soft and broken. Oh, sweet sibling. The world has dulled you. Or maybe I poked your mind matter too sharply. Do not worry, slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward! Now you're acting innocent, are you? After you near caved me bloody skull in? I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of you.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General. Hi. Or maybe a spear is more... You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh? Yep, that's me. Oh, yay!
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Ready by the door. That's a circus. I say poppycock. I don't want to. Cannot believe they lost my letters. I know, sweetie. I'm sure we will be safe in the wilds. Have patience.
This is the third time. There's no point arguing with the guards.
All right. What now?
On the road. We'll figure something. What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
To me, worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
What's that?
Here goes nothing.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. It was before I saw the monsters guarding the checkpoint. A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed. One of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
It is only right to warn.
We shed tears today.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete. Grasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
So few of us left. Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are...
I pray you will succeed where we failed.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated.
Our dead fought well. They died well.
No screaming children.
We let emotion cloud our judgment and almost choices. We need strategy and cool heads.
Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the vampires to strike from behind.
And let the marshal
Tend not to.
They just lined up and taking their
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. If we get caught, why don't you take your complaints to them?
Days in a jail cell. That's an excellent idea. We should go straight to the
One of those
source.
steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper side. The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
What do you remember? Eye colour, hairstyle,
Different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same.
What if we get caught? We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the jinny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
Why did we get caught?
Armor, blade, the Rivington Den.
Uppers left to eat, let alone buy papers to enter the city. Good pawn my ring. Pawning your wife's ring is the last thing you have.
Rumour mill's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters. All hell's breaking loose. You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed. How we fix?
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies.
You want to see Dribbles the clown, don't you?
Yeah.
Then let's go inside. Don't be
Sean, your mother will kill me. Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refuge.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Well, when we zapped in, we didn't know there were religious zealots marching on the city. Slight inconvenience, that, but they're no threat to us. The Absolute's little murderers wouldn't dare. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun, and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
His animal friend.
Of course. He never travels without his friends. Let's go.
But the creepy monster thing.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
Approach, ugly one. Yes, behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand... No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? Love blossoms in life's furies. You have formed bonds in this time, have you not? Trust, respect. These are the clothes that love dresses in. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally. Your words are cruel, but your heart quivers. Love is a tangled forest.
Ah! Scummy ballbag! Move! My God's to clean!
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? I know! It's wondrous! Now, what can I do for you? Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye? Ah, the adventure. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is a... Then feel free to browse our workshop, but be quiet.
Every sale, Papa certain. Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, Circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Junks and magics for sale. Mostly and stay free.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention.
Skeleton looks beyond you.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
Crimson! Please! Oh, please!
Maybe later, Peanut. He doesn't look too good.
I think he looks fine.
Ooh, don't get too close.
Nature's servant awaits. The smallest of small dog.
Hunger! My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars and add blood rage. No!
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribble.
Another. Good. My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Look. See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die! The bars look sturdy. Soon.
What to do?
If Crimson bites them little fingies off.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Oh, good puns. Because clowns aren't enough of a horror already.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Wahey! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
This had better be violent, sexy, or both.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Very well. Praise the Absolute.
Now this is my happy place.
pinned down just yet. Red in tooth and claw.
A shapeshifter. What a pity. I thought we were seeing a clown.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you...
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
Not everyone subscribed.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up. Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real Dribbles charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thank.
Trust no one. Should be easy.
Unknown child and her dog who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace.
What's this?
Got a long road ahead.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed.
What's that?
Soon the bastards will outnumber us.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
You return, Stira. Do you wish to speak of love, little one? For Zethino is here to help.
Wonders. Dribbles is dead. Joyous news. He was most irritating. Behold, Akabi's wheel. Perhaps this time, fate shall grant.
Oh, Miss the Hag. Miss her stink.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control.
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution. Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Wanted. I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. All right. Mama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord. Every sale, Papa said. Papa says good things.
I am not buttering you up. You are the
Junks
very
and
best
magics
at
for
what
sale.
you do.
Mostly
I
bloodstain free.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles? Oh dear. Dribbles' flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers, at least.
Keep your hands to yourself. Tempers are rising.
What's in here? No time for mercy.
Put 'em up. Jimmy on the go.
Blades bared.
Think you can take me? Can you feel death's cold grip? Yes, here.
On my word. Knees high. Orders. Bring me into battle.
Best be on my way. Time to kill. Sounds like fun.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are. What must be done?
Make it hurt.
Gods, it's hot in here. Watch this. My turn.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Careful, I bite.
Looking ahead.
It's a circus, not the counting house.
What's inside? Just thought of something.
Hello again, my vicious little... I'd hurry if I were you. In this heat, things tend to go right.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Every sale, Papa said. Papa sells good things.
least things have stayed interesting.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken God be with her. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Hmm?
How delicious.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Brilgor. Pierced. Once. Dwarf. Red clothes. Tunnels. Beneath. Temple. Hidden from sight. Concealed buttons.
The spell's power.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Get your shinies and Tritos!
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Seti!
Found only in the most exotic of places.
All right. I shall stop fussing. That drow's nose was as crooked as his arm, my darling. He was simply in denial.
Magics for sale! Mostly bloodstain free!
I am not buttering you up. You are the very...
Get your shinies and Tritos!
Well, well, well. Such authority.
What to do? Still alive, So that's progress.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter mind games, I suppose. She's circling. Have no doubt of that. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel... Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. You're sure? Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but...
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly. Seek and you shall find me. Which way to the nearest library?
No time to rest.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours.
Never a dull moment.
Mistress needed his body parts for her art. I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. I am called to sow chaos.
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. The spell's power. Little remains of the
Hello again, my vicious little warrior.
Little remains of the Little remains of the
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply... Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly. Is someone excited to work on the handsome Dragonborn? Get your shinies and treats!
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you.
They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything. From the velveteen.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to.
Armor, blades, the Rivington General.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
We're angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind. Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got
Can I help you? Oh.
This whole situation stinks. Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see.
Please, in the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
I'll hear no. We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists?
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so, I'll be in the camp.
Well, are we ready for the road?
As you wish.
It's not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
Claiming to know the Lord's will is blasphemy.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power...
They make a fine target for the real culprit, too. Unlikely to be missed, where they weren't wanted to begin with.
Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Hiding Brilgor from fists. Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will. Tunnels from the cellar
Refuge.
The spell's power went.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Lorgan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
That might be worth a look.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Enough, sir, you need to stay clear.
Let's see what this does.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
What a day. A crooked touch.
Let's get going.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawen is buried.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clawen, date of birth unknown. Here lies Roloric Windbane, DR, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou? Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Let's move.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I hated that to end like this. Torture is fake by any measure. Here we go again.
Let's spill some blood. Over here.
Now this is my happy place. No surrender.
Oak Father, ease my way.
Let's have some courage.
Up, up! Covered.
Shall we cut and run?
Let's go.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Over there.
A colourful torso. torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dolor did. Splendid. Kill. Our blood-red dwarf. Tricky. Hungry.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets.
The corpse tries to speak, but the spell's power away.
Looks like Father Logan's help wasn't quite enough.
Yes?
All right. What now? I should speak up.
Nice little nap.